issue I had with this movie was the ending,
Okay.
which is a shocker for me because I like happy endings.
You
I like
do.
when everything is tied up
Tied
in
up in
that.
a bow. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I didn't quite like it in this one. Like, for me, I think the movie should have ended when Red finds the letter and
Mm-hmm.
reads it
Mm-hmm.
and then cut.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Red, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. I will be hoping that this letter finds you, and finds you well. Your friend, Andy.
That whole scene of him on the beach and like that quick reconnection, I felt like it didn't like match. Like it didn't like the height of the story of the redemption was when he crawls out of the sewer covered in crap and like does the famous, in the
Mm-hmm.
rain scene. That was the hope. That was the redeeming, and then Red already got redeemed through his
Mm-hmm.
character arc.
Rehabilitation. Yeah.
Yeah, like all of that already happened. So I thought it was very gratuitous of them to it just it
Couldn't
was
agree
so
more.
disconnected.
I couldn't agree more. I am normally not a person who prefers endings where things are tied up in a bow, because I want to be able to imagine the characters. Like if a movie is successful, to me in my eyes, a movie is successful if at the end of the movie the characters still have a life that they're living beyond the scope of the 2 hours or whatever that
Mm-hmm.
were shown on screen. So yeah, you can sometimes tie that up in a bow and give your happily ever after or your happy ending, whatever. But I still need some movement beyond that. And I completely agree that with that scene after he like it should have ended when he read the letter,
Yeah.
because that's like.
Does he go? Does he make it? Do they find each other?
But even without those questions, that's the perfect ending.
Yeah.
Like that was such a missed opportunity for me,
Yeah.
because as an audience member you're thinking, oh, why would they end it there? And that's what you want as a movie maker. You want
Yeah.
somebody to go leaving the theater going, are they going to make a sequel? you There's definitely going to be one after this, right? Like you're
Or
happy with the ending,
you're able to create the
or
sequel.
or you can create it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Or you can create it yourself, because there are so many times when I leave the theater where I'm like, what, that's it. But
I
then
want
I'm
more.
always thankful for that, because exactly, I always want more. So if in the case where they are making sequels, I'm always really excited to see the next piece of the story, or I want to watch it again immediately to find out, you know what I mean? Like that's how I
Yeah.
get to that place where I want to watch it again, because I want to experience it again, to get to that point where I'm able to, give the characters my own whatever.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that's part of the joy of movies to me, is that it's not just, as a movie creator, you're creating this whole life and this whole world through your eyes, only to have it be viewed by someone else through theirs and their perspective and where they are in their life. And if me as a movie goer and a movie watcher doesn't experience something and can't take your story and move on with it in my own way, then I don't think it hits the mark. And this movie in particular missed a huge opportunity there, where it was like the perfect little ... Like
Yep.
I don't necessarily want a movie that ends in a period. I would much rather it end in
Ellipses.
an ellipsis. Yeah, I would much rather.
Mhm.
And I think for an author, Stephen King should like I mean, come on, man.
Because of all of his, and I don't want to say all of them, but all of the ones that I've seen end like that.
Yeah. So
Like,
I don't know, that one I feel like
this one
they
was like, book is closed on
Yeah.
the shelf.
Now, granted, I've not read the book, so I never read Shawshank.
Right.
So I don't know if maybe he did write it that way and they just,
Added
took
it.
creative license with it in the movie, because that happens a lot.
The perfect ending, I totally agree with you, is that
Yeah.
when he read the book.
Yeah.
or he
I honestly was expecting that to be the ending, and when it didn't end, I was like, really? There's more? Like that was my exact feeling.
which is what you were saying. It's the opposite effect. Like there's more.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Open the
You're
letter,
supposed to
start
be like,
reading
I
it, fade to
want
black.
more.
Like boom, fade to black, roll the credits. Like that's it. I don't need anything more than that. Anything
No.
more than that is completely gratuitous. Like I 1000% agree.